Today, we're going to have a little bit more fun. I want to talk about the top 5 home care customers you definitely don't want to be. If you've ever said, why can't the agency just send a caregiver like right now in 30 minutes or maybe even on New Year's Day or Christmas with 2-hour notice? This video might be about you, but don't worry, we can still fix it. Now, a little disclaimer, all right, before I get the hate comments come for me, let me say this very clearly. Most home care patients, clients, and families are amazing to work with. Kind, grateful, reasonable, wonderful humans. But after a couple of years in home care, there is a special top 5 list of customers that make agencies collectively stare at the ceiling and whisper, oh, please give me the strength, Lord, to make it through this. So today we're doing this with love, humor, and some education. So let's talk about the 5 home care customers that you don't want to be. Number 1, the talk down customer. This is the client or family member who speaks to caregivers and office staff like they're auditioning to be a villain in a soap opera. You know the vibe, snapping your fingers, talking over people, talking down to people. That's what we pay for you type of energy. Here's the thing. Caregivers are professionals, not servants. They're trusted with someone's parent, not a drive-through order. Fun fact, caregivers who feel respected stay longer, care better, and go the extra mile. Respect is not a perk, it's a minimum. Number 2 customer, the new caregiver every week customer, I call it. This customer says, we just want a better fit every single week. No safety issues, no documented performance issues, just vibes. And really, at some point, it's not a caregiver problem. It's a commitment issue. Care is built on consistency. Trust takes time. Relationships don't really happen instantly, like an app update, as an example, when you meet a caregiver. If you're swapping caregivers more than Netflix profiles, we might need a pause. Number 3 type of customer, the surprising schedule customer. This one changes the schedule almost every week like it's fantasy football. On Monday, actually, let's move the shift to Wednesday to Friday. On Wednesday, can we switch to Friday to Saturday? On Friday, why didn't anyone show up on Wednesday? And then there's a common complaint, hey, this agency is too organized, disorganized, or why you can't address my needs. And really, ma'am, sir, the schedule has whiplash a number of times within the week. Caregivers are humans with lives, families, and calendars, not Google Calendar bots or AI bots. Consistency equals success. Chaos equals complaints. Number 4 type of customer. That's not in the care plan type customer column. This is the patient or client who says, while you're here, can you just, and then proceeds to request some things not in the care plan, such as deep cleaning the entire house, watching the grandkids, taking care of another adult family member, or doing laundry for the entire family. Maybe even landscaping. Yes, I've had that asked for me. Caregivers provide personal care and light housekeeping related to the patient or client, not full service household management. And then comes the follow-up, of course. I don't understand why they won't do it. I'm paying y'all. Because that's how boundaries are in labor laws and how they work. The last customer, the on-demand caregiver customer. This is the customer who believes their favorite caregiver is basically on call, on demand, available at all times, including holidays, and with 2-hour notice. The request comes in to my office. Can you just come in today for a few extra hours? The expectation is, of course you can. The reality is caregivers have lives, they have kids, they have families, they have plans, and yes, they have holidays and need time off. Liking a caregiver does not mean owning their calendar. Agencies, of course, try their best, but last-minute changes don't magically create staff out of thin air. Here's a plot twist. The families who aren't these customers get better caregivers, have lower turnover, experience smoother care, and feel less stress. The relationship works when expectations are clear between agency, caregiver, and the families. Communication is respectful, and care is treated like a partnership. Want to be an agency favorite, then you're thinking? Do this instead. Treat caregivers like professionals. Give feedback, of course, constructively. You have every right to. Keep schedules consistent. Respect scope of care, and if you need to have a change, let's have that conversation with the agency and the caregivers. Plan ahead when possible. You don't need to be perfect. We know the world isn't perfect. A lot of things are going on. You're under a lot of stress. Just be reasonable. So home care works best when everyone remembers caregivers are humans, agencies are coordinators, not magicians, and respect goes a very long way. If you laughed, cringed, or thought of someone specific about this, share this video in a loving way. And if you're already doing this right, caregivers notice, agencies notice, and your loved ones benefit the most.